Of the old man in the front yard. Hey man, I like sharing my thoughts with you guys, you know? I mean, that's why I'm doing this. I'm not doing this for any... I don't make money at it. Fuck. But anyway, the Matrix, not that different today, you know? Well, some prettier birds. Every morning I get up and I throw a handful of bird seed out in all directions. And, you know, that's the one thing in life that is real, you know. If I throw bird feed out, they're all going to come. They're going to hang out. Anyway, we're back to thinking about the Matrix again. Yeah. I don't know. Warhorse made a comment earlier. You know, anyone that's lived for a while does make that kind of comment, like, you know, are you sure? Are you sure what you're seeing is real, dude? I don't know if it was you, anyway. I don't know, man, what's fucking real? You know? This? Those little birds up in the tree there, they're awesome. About the only, well, we have coyotes and owls, hawks, eagles. We have all kinds of wildlife, but those guys are pretty cool, man. They're always happy. Yeah, I hate to say it, but in my very young days, I used to go out to a lot of junkyards. You know, like, now I have one in my own yard, but I used to go out into the junkyards and I would go through, you know, well, I used to buy and sell Honda Civics and Accords, so I would go out there and look for parts, because that's what you do when you buy and sell cars. You don't put new parts on an old car, you put fucking old parts on an old car. Anyway, I would go out there to the pick-a-part in Sun Valley, California. Oh man, I used to love that place. You could go out there, you could buy, they had these big fucking loudspeakers going with this Mexican music with accordions, not like the shit you hear now, like you know, the old, really just fucking happy music, man. And that's what those sparrows kind of remind me of, you know, little birds come out in the morning and, you know, they're just happy, man. They're just fucking happy to be alive. So, you know, to me, that's one of the most real things I can see. And of course, I have myself a refreshing Pabst Blue Ribbon. Cheers, lads. I don't know, man. You know, if this Matrix has a bunch of, like, radio waves or whatever that take you down or let you back up, I don't know, man. I don't know about... all these mental health things that are going on. It was Joe, you said about 90% of men that were in AA didn't have a drinking problem. They had a woman problem. And I believe that's true. You know, I can't take everything back to MGTOW. But what can I say for sure is that, yeah, I mean, MGTOW is just the beginning. You know, once you look at Element X, you know, Messenger, I don't know what you're doing now. And man, I really did, all of us fought for you, dude. You know, it's not like I don't have any particular dog in the fight other than the fact that, you know, I really like the material that you guys put out. So yeah, we're going to fight, you know, and we did. And I'm not sure what's going to happen with your channel, buddy, but, you know, fuck. That's a lot of work to do to, you know, come up with nothing. So that tells me that, you know, the state of things is flux. We're always in a state of flux. There's always something going on. There's always, you know, it's like if you do get contacted by people, they always want something. And they make it your fucking problem, right? Well, you know, that's why I just don't talk to people anymore. You know, I don't watch TV. I don't talk to people. I don't have any The only contact I have with the outside world is with you guys. So, yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm, running away from my responsibility. I've already fulfilled my fucking, if you look at that movie They Live, I've already done all that stuff. So, like, what do you want now? What the fuck, right? This goddamn hair. Oh, man, maybe we'll have a little air show. Oh, you can hear that. It's A10, I think. Let's see. If they come out of that turn right there, that's an F-18. You can hear it. I live right by Davis. Well, not right by, but I live, not too far from Davis-Monthan Air Force Base, so we get some pretty weird shit coming by every now and again. It's a beautiful thing. I figure my property has probably got a lot of titanium sprayed all over it. Just out, when you get air traffic over your house, especially military, you're going to get, that's just the way it is. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Matrix today. Just kind of a nice day to wake up. You hear the hummingbirds here. Hey, Fred. Well, anyway, there are just some things that are real and there's some things that are fake. And I don't know about you guys, but have you ever watched a movie and like the scene fails? Not like a skipping an old VCR tape. I just mean like, you just look at it and you go like, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. It just failed. And, I don't see that a lot in this Matrix, but I see things breaking down big. My friend Blade leaves a message. Yeah, he's seen the same thing. It's not just me. I mean, it's, thousands, if not millions of people all across the globe. They're looking around going like, wait a minute, man. This is all bullshit. So, I don't know. I mean, you can get carried away with anything, but to be honest with you, when I think about 59 years of living, it's funny, man. I was born in 1959, and I'll be 59 pretty soon. Anyway, when I think about all that living and all the experience I've had, dude, fuck you. Did you guys? Anyway, I think about all the living I've had and the things I've seen and, all that, or think that I've seen. How do you really know? I mean, I was, 1969 when they allegedly landed on the moon. So I was like 10 years old, right? And I remember looking at the TV going, well, it looks just like that Vietnam shit you guys show me. Like, show me something that looks realistic. I always looked at TV, I'd be like, yeah, it's like a cartoon. The whole thing. Because it just looks fake. I mean, now it looks a little bit more realistic, but the whole thing's a fucking psyop. It's not just that life is a psyop and you ought to give up and throw in the towel and fuck it, and watch it burn. And no, man, it's like you have to observe with a critical mind. And, I had to get away from a lot of influences in my life to start developing a critical mind, because a lot of people, we're brought up to just believe whatever's handed to us. So anyway, I think I've rambled on long enough. I'm not sure if I made a point, but I'm sure in there, somewhere in there is information that will help you. Maybe you'll just go like, oh, I don't want to be that guy. That's fine, whatever fucking helps. We're not in it for the money, nor really the notoriety. I just don't have much of an original thought, and I figure, hey, man, I'll share that non-original thought with you.